oh shit, he can enhance my equipment. Let me see. I'm gonna enhance the wounded heart. Okay, wounded heart, great weapon, costs lots of money. Enhance. Okay, what's the next enhancement? It's gonna be Pointed Fangs. And how hard can they be to find? From the volcanic island camp, just gonna go ahead north till you go through the path. At the end of the path, that's where you're gonna see the dragon fighting the two Garms. Now this is an event. It cannot be duplicated. You cannot rest to reset those Garms. You cannot wait to reset those Garms. They will only appear there once. Okay, so by the time I made my way over here, the dragon has already killed the two Garms that he was fighting. Now this is very important because their carcasses are already on the floor and they're decomposing. So whenever if this happens to you, you need to approach the dragon as fast as you can, ignore it, and loot the bodies of the Garms immediately. Okay, so right here you can see both Garms are still on the floor, their bodies are intact. Now, there is a thing that your spells and your weapons can damage the carcasses to the point where you can no longer loot them. And that's what's happening right here with me. One of my pawns decided to be a fucking dumbass and use goddamn meteor shower on this little ass dragon, and he fucked up one of the Garms that the body became unusable. Okay, so right here we finally take down the dragon, you know, this overgrown goddamn iguana. Okay, so I'm like, oh shit, we got the dragon. Let me go get some loot. Like always, you know, let me get this loot. Okay, that's good. Let me loot the Saurian right here. And then I said, you know what, let me go get those Garms over there. And one is still good, so I'm gonna go ahead and loot this one. And I said, oh shit, Pointed Fangs from a Garm. Crazy. And then, you know, this is the body that my pawn fucked up. You see, it's all goop. So then I spent countless hours farming Garms. Okay? Countless hours. Fucking. And I kept getting Sinister and Monster Fangs. Right? And I kept doing this over and over and over.
Approximately
okay?
10 hours later.
And all I'm getting is fucking Sinister Fangs, right? You know how hard it is to keep your sanity?
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Intel has told us there are at least 7.
Okay, I already see one. Give him. Okay.
They're the same picture.
Okay, so here on the left is where I got my Pointed Fangs, and on the right is the Sinister Fangs and the Monster Fangs. It's the same fucking picture. That's the same fucking enemy. I don't understand why I can't find no Pointed Fangs. So then I went to the item description, right? Okay, Pointed Fangs, a fangs pulled from a warg's jaw. Okay, what the fuck is a warg? Well, this is a picture of a warg from Dragon's Dogma 1. So I don't know what fucking intern had a fucking stick up their ass when they were making this that used the model for a goddamn Garm for the wargs and is fucking everything up, alright? Because I spent fucking 3 days looking for fucking Pointed Fangs and this shit's pissing me off that I couldn't find anymore, right? I only got 2 and that's it. I really hope they make him farm Garms until they drop Pointed Fangs for him before the Mord world. Okay, now that my saltiness is over, we're going to start by going over to the checkpoint rest town. You're going to come over to the back to where the forger is. Now, you should have already encountered this, but if not, he's back here, so just make your way back here. Now, you're going to go into his inventory. We're going to request a forgery. Now, he can make a forgery of any crafting material and give you an exact copy without making a duplicate with a different name, meaning it'll work exactly as the crafting material you selected with no defects. Okay, select your Pointed Fang. He's going to charge you about 1,152 gold. Next, you have to wait a little bit. So there's a bench nearby. We're going to head on over to the bench. You only need to wait 1 full day rest cycle. So just make it to the bench. You know, spam your rest button right here after you sit down. Okay, doze off for a little bit and then come on back. We're going to go back, talk to this forger again. Okay, and then pick up your item.
Then buy some. The item you requested is complete.
Okay, and there you go. You have 2 Pointed Fangs now. Exact replicas. There's no degradation in quality. Okay, now this will work for any crafting material that you need to duplicate, except for the wyvern blood. The dragon blood cannot be duplicated this method. If you do it beside it costing 10,000 gold, you do get a fake because it gives you an item with a unique name that doesn't do anything. So everything else is fair game except the dragon blood. Right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little bit. Don't be out there looking for Pointed Fangs like my dumbass trying to farm Garms, okay? Okay, next is going to be the Cursed Dullahan Bone. Okay, I got my Cursed Dullahan Bone from doing the quest Till Death Do Us Part, where I killed the Dullahan in that instant, but it did end up messing up my quest. So I don't recommend you do that. Just do it how it's intended, where you just fend them off and let them disappear. Now, once you've completed that, that will then enable the game to spawn a Dullahan enemy in the overworld that you can then go kill without any risks. Now, this Dullahan is going to spawn in the cave system area wherever you unlocked a warrior and sorcerer, where the main game sent you out to find those two weapons. That's the area where the Dullahan is going to spawn. I marked it right here on the map. Now, the thing with the Dullahan is that he is only going to spawn at about midway through the night cycle. Okay, so I'm going to show you the area right now. I'm spawning the Dullahan just so you can see. So at the moment, I came up to the area. There's a little shack with some houses right here. You're gonna fight these ghosts, but as I progress through here, you'll see the Dullahan spawn right there. It spawned in right there. Now I set out this healing bubble, and this healing bubble is damaging the Dullahan because he is weak to holy, and his weakness is his head. So if you're a melee player, you're gonna have to aim for the head. Okay, so I paused it right here so you can see the approximation of time that has passed. So it's about halfway through nighttime, coming up on dawn. So that's when he's going to be able to be spawnable, okay? Now the thing with this time mechanic is because this fight acts like a timed session. You have to be able to kill the Dullahan before the sun rises. Now, as you can see right here, we take out the Dullahan. We're going to be able to get our item. Okay, so go ahead right here, pick up the cursed bones. Get out the way. Alright. There you go. Got my cursed bones. But now I want you to notice something. I'm gonna look up. See how it's already morning time? That's how long the fight took. Halfway through the night cycle, and it ended up being morning. So whenever you come do this, you need to come ready. Take your savage extract if you have any. But it is gonna be a while. Finally, I'm gonna cover the Wailing crystal, an item dropped by the Lich type enemy, which is different from the white enemy that you have already encountered, which is that little fucking king skeleton that floats in as a spellcaster, which should be called the Lich, but it's not. For the location of the Lich, we're going to start by going west from Bakbatal. So from Bakbatal, you're just going to follow the road over here up until you get to this area right here. Okay? This is the crumbling ruins. Now in my video, I went ahead and camped right here till the night. And then the Lich appear for me right here. But the Lich can appear anywhere on this road. So anywhere from up here all the way down, and there's going to be a canyon all the way down to here. This is where I first encountered the Lich, right? Right by the cave, the canyon cave. This is where I found it the first time. And then for the video spawn, he spawned over here. So basically, just you see this dotted line right here from the Bakbatal railway station. Anywhere you see here along this dotted line, that Lich can spawn. So if you're trying to spawn it, and you don't immediately see it here, just go ahead and check up here. And if not, just keep going your way down and check all the way through here. Okay, so this is the first time I found the Lich. He was kind of at the end of the canyon, and it was about to be morning. So this is at the very end of the night cycle, just about to be dawn. So unfortunately, at this point, I do not kill him because the sun rises and he just disappears. Okay, this is by the crumbling ruins with the fireplace that I pointed out, the little campfire. So from here, you just go straight across to the crumbling ruins, and this is where I have been able to see the Lich consistently. Okay, so he's just right there, just chilling, and just go ahead and fuck him up, you know, do what you gotta do, kill him. Now every once in a while he will teleport, and he teleports kind of far, so if that does happen, just look around in the area till you find him again. Alrighty, and once you're able to take him down, go ahead and make sure you loot his body, and you'll be able to get your Wailing crystals. Now the Wailing crystals are really important because they are the ones that upgrade the Medusa bow, which gives you that 400% EXP gain. Right, well, hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Hopefully it saves you a whole lot of time looking for these enemies by yourself, because it is a goddamn pain in the ass to figure all this shit out, especially those fucking Pointed Fangs. I went from a level 50 to a level 74 just looking for Pointed Fangs going up and down this whole fucking map multiple times until, you know, I just gave up and used a fucking counterfeiter guy. I tried every fucking method imaginable to get those goddamn wargs to spawn, even though they're fucking garms. Everything I could think of to try to get them to spawn, but they never spawn again. Now, I do understand that once you finish the game, if you go into the moored world, then the loot table kind of changes, and you know, all the videos you'll see on YouTube about Pointed Fangs are from the moored world at the end of the game, and then that's where they will occasionally drop from the garms. But before that, no shot. Right, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, and in the comment section, if you did come into this video, let me know how much time did you waste looking for Pointed Fangs. I'll see you guys in the next one.